So this week on the agenda, I don't know. I think mostly I know we're going to the trampoline park tomorrow on Monday, and then I was gonna bring my laptop and get some work done, but we're really only gonna be there for like 2 hours, so I probably won't, but I'll show you guys some clips from that, and probably work a little bit from my phone while we're watching, because I can't jump considering I have a broken toe. So there's that. But then I am doing a flash sale on Thursday and Friday for my course Ads Made Easy. So a lot of this week is gearing up to get the sales pages ready for that and the emails, because it's like a 48-hour only type of sale. And then after this week, really focusing on a group program that I'm developing that it's gonna launch in August. So super excited about that. So I'm just gonna take you along through my week. Today's Sunday. We're not really doing anything. The kids are outside on the trampoline. Obviously they're trampoline obsessed. And then I'm not really working right now, but I am going to probably sit down in a little bit and kind of hammer through some more details about this group program, because you know I need to do that, and watch Big Brother later, because y'all know I'm obsessed with Big Brother. Okay, so see you on Monday. These are the weirdest glasses ever. I bought them because they're for the computer and for like looking at the computer for hours and hours and hours, and help you make your eyes not tired or whatever. And I think they work. I really do. Like, I've been impressed with the lack of tiredness in my eyes when I wear them all day. However, they're not sexy. They're just not. And they're very reflective. But they were only like $11, so I can't complain. Anyway, on today's agenda, I am getting ready to go get in the shower. I haven't had a shower today, but I'm getting ready to go get in the shower, and then going to edit some videos and record some screencast parts of some videos to upload to YouTube later this month. And then I'm also gearing up for the launch of Ads Made Easy for 48 hours, which is one of my courses on Facebook ads. So I got work to do. We spent yesterday at the trampoline park, and today, Mama's got to work. So I want to show you what I'm watching while I eat lunch. So I am a constant student of entrepreneurship and digital marketing and video and anything I want to learn about. I'm just a constant student of it. And it's one of the things I really believe in, and I really think we should all be doing, because what's the point if you're not constantly learning? You know, I promise you won't ever know everything, right? So one of my favorite people in the world, Chris Winfield, I met him at a conference in San Diego earlier. He is doing a series for and with Entrepreneur, like as in Entrepreneur Magazine and entrepreneur.com. And he's bringing on some people who are experts in this kind of thing, and they're coaching one of Entrepreneur's employees who has like a side hustle. It's really cool, and I really like Chris, and a lot of his experts he's bringing on I know personally, so I've been watching them for sure. But today's episode, I don't know the expert that he's brought on personally, but it is still a gold mine. So I want you guys to see it.
I mean, you know, getting 4.5% means that people are really interested.
Yeah.
If that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because how many times have you actually went to a website and they're like, oh my goodness, I want to be on their newsletter.
I want the inside info
Yes.
that they're giving.
Right.
Nobody. I've done the same thing, like where I've done that.
So they're essentially telling Andrea of the Dog's Life how to turn website visitors into customers and get them on your email list and that kind of thing. That's what today's episode is about, which is really cool. And the little clip you just saw is, I mean, it's super important and something I talk about a lot too. You can't just hope that people will get on your newsletter. You have to proactively go out and get them on your email list with content upgrades or with, you know, freebies and libraries and things like that. Just do something to entice them to get on your list. The pure fact that you have an email list is not good enough anymore unless you're like Old Navy or, you know, some store that people want the coupon offers for. So if you're, you know, wanting to grow your email list, like, feel free to watch the videos I've done on my channel on this and go out and be a constant student of, you know, email list and content upgrades or freemiums or freebies or opt-ins, whatever you want to call them, because that is how you grow an email list. So that's what I'm doing with my lunch today. So that was gross, like gross. I would really like to be the person who wakes up in the morning and makes a green smoothie and like goes on about my day and all of that. I'm just not that person. I'm a fairly healthy eater, and something you may not know if you're new to me in general is that I actually used to be a personal trainer. But I have like weird like texture quirks, and yeah, that wasn't any good. So there's that. It's 10:05 in the morning on Wednesday, and I'm officially like up. The house is clean, I'm clean, and one child is halfway ready. The other one is still in bed, but he's gonna have to get his little butt up because in a couple of hours I'm taking them to my dad's so that I can actually have a lunch meeting. So today I am meeting a girl from our local community college who heads up the small business and entrepreneurship I don't know if she heads up like the colleges, like students who want to be entrepreneurs, or heads up like a learning, you know how community colleges they give back to the community and, you know, do learning in that way. So I'm not sure which one she does. I'm super excited to meet with her and to discuss like how we can work together. I love, love pouring back into my local community, mostly because as an entrepreneur, it's not taught that we can like make lots of money, or that we can, you know, do things online. I live in such a small town that like that is like totally, you know, out in left field. And so, and actually I have a good friend who goes to the seminars that this section of the community college puts on, and she went to one about Facebook ads, and she was like, I didn't know you could do all this stuff with Facebook ads. It was really cool. And the guy was talking about how like if you post something, he was a real estate agent, and she was like, if you post something, you can just hit boost and then you'll get that many more people. And I was like, no, please tell me there's not people teaching people here locally to boost Facebook posts. Y'all know I don't dig that. So I approached her and was like, hey, I'd love to come in and teach for you guys, whether that's like in a seminar, definitely not in like a classroom setting or anything like that, but in like a seminar setting, and, you know, teach about video or teach about, you know, content marketing and blogging or Facebook ads, because obviously whoever they did bring in didn't get it. That. So anyway, super excited about this meeting, but before I go, and before we have a couple of hours, I am actually going to sit down and work, answer some emails, get some emails written, because tomorrow, which is Thursday, is door open for 48-hour sale on Ads Made Easy. So I've got to get some emails written so that everybody knows what the bonuses are and all of that. So I'm going to go do that now. So I just logged in to check emails, and the first email I see is from my hosting company about like getting billed for the next like quarter or however I pay. And the top line says, this is an exciting time under your account. No, it's not. I don't want to pay that. So something fun that I kind of just realized the other day, or yesterday I guess, was that a month ago, well, not a month ago, so it's the 19th, yeah, the 19th of July right now. And on the 30th of June, I reached out to my Facebook group and was like, hey guys, if you're on YouTube, come subscribe, because I'm like 4 people away from 500 subscribers. And they got me to like 520 or something that day, and which was great. I was so excited. Well, in the last 19 days, I have really focused in on YouTube strategy and growth and all of that. And I'm 10 people shy of 700 subscribers. So I'm hoping by the time you guys see this, I'll have 700, which means I've grown 200 subscribers over in like 20 days or so. So, awesome! So I'm just sitting here waiting on my lunch meeting. I don't want to go in yet. I've never been in this restaurant, even though like we don't have that many restaurants to choose from here. I've never been in this one, so I don't want to go in and have to wait. I'm like 20 minutes early. So what do you do when you're 20 minutes early to a lunch meeting and you don't really have time to get anywhere else and get back? You record for your vlog. Or probably what I'm gonna do next, you watch some YouTube videos or listen to a podcast or something. So hopefully I can film a little bit in here. We'll see, I'm not sure. I don't wanna feel too, okay, so I think this is like a struggle with wanting to vlog, is I want to do it. I really do. And like, this is the perfect thing to vlog for my channel because it's a business meeting, right? But I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. And I've never met the lady before. Nor do I want to be like walking around like a crazy person with a camera in my hands. So I think I'm gonna go like Casey Neistat style and like lay it down on the table and get some like halfway decent video while I'm in there. We'll see. See you soon. Hi, so I'm back in my office and at home after my lunch meeting, and it went super, super, super well. Something that I want to do more of and am pretty passionate about is pouring into my local area. And I may have mentioned this in a clip before my lunch meeting. I don't remember what I talked about. But digital marketing strategies and online marketing strategies and current day marketing strategies are not being taught here in my local area. So envision the smallest town ever, plus the fact that like the median age is like probably 55, and that, you know, the income is super small, and we're not an entrepreneur driven county. We just don't have a lot of good resources. So I'm super excited to dive in with the college and with any other opportunity I can get to teach here locally and bring more of this kind of knowledge to my local area who is still not there. So yay, so excited. So to finish out the day, I think I'm going to go change my clothes because I'm uncomfortable. And then I'm going to build out some sales pages for tomorrow's 48-hour launch. I already have messages coming in like, can't believe you're making me wait 10 hours for this. So I'm super duper excited. I also uploaded the first vlog for last week today, so I'm getting good feedback on that. So hopefully you guys are liking this, and yeah, I can't wait. So I'll eventually do a whole video of some sort on my favorite like iPhone apps and all of that, but I wanted to share one with you that I'm obsessed with because it literally helps me communicate with my team better, communicate with my friends better, and it even lets me communicate with clients better if I'm taking on one-on-one clients at the time, and that is Voxer. Okay, so Voxer is a walkie-talkie app, and according to my 27-year-old sister, she's 26 but she'll be 27 really soon, I missed the boat and I'm old, and Voxer was popular 100 years ago and nobody uses Voxer anymore, but I use it all the time. And I think what happened was that it hit the like small business world late for whatever reason, and we realized how freaking amazing it was. So basically the way I use Voxer, my podcast co-host Jacqueline and I talk back and forth all day. Some of my best business friends in the world, we talk back and forth all day. But the thing about it is, it's a walkie-talkie app. So if someone sends me a message right now and I'm busy talking to you and I'm busy answering emails and doing things, I don't have to respond right now. I can wait and respond later. A lot of times I respond to a lot of messages at once, especially if I'm driving because I live so far away from anything. And yeah, it's awesome. And then I've had clients that I offer like an unlimited package to with Voxer. And so they can send me a message, you know, maybe they are working on a sales page and they don't really know where to go with it, or they are working on their sales funnel and need a little help, and we're not scheduled for a call for a couple of weeks. They can send me a message and then I can respond, and I do have some limits around how long it takes me to respond and that kind of thing. I don't want to spend my life on it, but it's awesome. Or something that I use it for, and what I wanted to give you guys the tip for, is in my Facebook group, and really in any Facebook group or in any forum where I can share a link. If somebody asks a question and, you know, I'm just not prepared to write out an answer, maybe I'm on my phone and I don't really want to write out a bunch of stuff, or if I am, you know, like driving, like I checked my phone as I was pulling into a parking lot and I don't want to lose my train of thought, or you know, I just don't want to type it out. I want to say it, and I can articulate things a lot better by voice. I can record a note and then find the link. You just go to the share button and you find the link, and then you share that on the post. So they don't even have to have Voxer. They don't have to have you as a friend on Voxer. They can literally just click the link and it opens up a new page of Voxer and your Vox is there. So definitely one of my favorite apps, and I wanted to share that because I just thought of it and had the vlogging camera out. So there you go. Hey, so it's Thursday morning of this week, and I am getting ready to get on a podcast recording with my podcast co-host Jacqueline. We're gonna have like a little bit of a business meeting for about 30 minutes and then record for about 30. So hopefully you guys will get an inside look at that too. Totally. So I have to think back a little bit, because right now my big focus in the last year has been getting more traffic to my site and getting like that's been my big focus, because I know if I can get more traffic to my site, naturally my email list will grow, because I have all of this stuff, quote unquote, in place to do that. So I have to think back a little bit to like when I didn't have that traffic, because it feels so natural to me now. But I want to like say that it wasn't like I just fell into having a lot of traffic on my website. I intentionally sought out traffic and traffic sources so that eventually it could be kind of on autopilot, and I didn't feel like I was constantly like, you know, doggy paddling to try and get new people on my list, right? So what you saw there was just a sneak peek of an episode that will go live on Thursday, the 27th. And it was basically us, I know you couldn't hear the other end of it, but it was basically us talking about how to get started growing an email list. Like if you're starting from zero, you have no audience, you have no list, like how to actually get started, because our whole month on the podcast this month has been focused on list building. And we had Melissa Griffin as our guest expert for a couple of episodes, and we, you know, have just been diving in. So I'm gonna leave the link below this video to the podcast in case you wanna listen to that. But that episode you just saw will come out super soon. So just really quick, what's on the agenda for the rest of the day is finding a designer for a workbook I need put together for a group program I'm launching at the end of August, early September. If you know me at all, you know I'm a designer, especially, well, I classify myself as an ex-designer, but it is my background. But I just don't have time to take on the project, so I'm gonna see if I can get that passed off. What else is on my to-do list today? Ramping up the keywords and tags and descriptions and things on some older YouTube videos that I think should be getting more views that just aren't, because I didn't optimize them then. So I'm doing that, and getting lots of video editing in for about 4 or 5 different blog posts that I have recorded that I actually haven't edited yet, and getting that off to my team. So that's what I be doing. I'll show you that as I go. So one of my tips for thumbnails for your YouTube videos is to just have a template, whether that's in Canva or Photoshop or whatever. And that way, like, everything's already there and you don't feel like you have to create, you know, reinvent the wheel every single time or whatever. And then I just grab screenshots from my actual video for that like thing. So a lot of times, like at the beginning of each video, I'm like, so I can like grab a good shot that will make sense with what I'm doing. But on my older ones, I mean, I didn't really do that. And if I did, I didn't do it well. And so a lot of my screenshots or thumbnails have suffered. So right now I'm going to create a thumbnail for a video that is older on how to create a course that I know should be getting more views than it is. And it was back when I had like really long hair. So it would make a lot of sense for me to have like a current picture in the thumbnail. So I think I'm gonna get a little creative. We'll see. So I lied, I did actually end up going with a more current thumbnail with my picture with short hair. I couldn't find one with me with long hair that made any sense, and I didn't really like it without the picture of me because all of my other thumbnails have a picture of me. So that's what I went with. So here's the final product. There's the final product of the thumbnail. I think that will grab way more attention than that. Just saying.